Issue.
For a great episode here on Issues Television Talk Show. It's been a while since I talked with Mr. Hampton, Johnny Hampton, on the show. Hooray for Harry, what he called himself. Man, he's turned the Golden Triangle around, man, with positivity as far as encouraging people to get out and vote and get out and do things in a perspective way, a positive way. He's always giving back to the community and doing so many other things to try to bring the community together. Welcome to the show, Mr. Johnny Hampton.
Thank you, Rick.
Hey, man, it's good to have you on the show again, man. Speaking of giving back, it's the holiday season's here, about to kick off here real soon. And what better season, holiday, should I say, than Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah. And it's good to be back on Issue, my brother. Myself and Sherry Ellis, we took it upon ourselves to keep with that Thanksgiving holiday spirit. COVID-19 has changed a lot of things around here, and the families and the people and the organization that were feeding the people on Thanksgiving, because of the COVID-19, they couldn't do it. They had to shut down the schools, shut down the cafeterias, and the parks shut down the cafeterias. So after a meeting, and what Sherry and I was thinking, okay, these people still need to be fed.
Correct.
There's still people around, and during COVID-19, it's even harder for some people to get meals and stuff like that. And the city and the community has been doing a great, outstanding job of giving these people weekly boxes. But in the spirit of giving, we decided to take it upon ourselves and try to feed 300 to 400 people on Thanksgiving Day, just like the people were doing the Townsend group and with Miss Barry.
Okay, correct.
And so what we did was we started raising money on Facebook, and so far I think we received like $1,000, and then we're gonna get some help from Miss Barry and Townsend group, and I think Rhonda Sanders them doing the turkey drive. So we're gonna get that. And
so you guys are collaborating with the city itself?
No.
With your organization, or your organization is doing it, but you're helping some of the city people who usually do it, like Miss Barry.
Right, exactly. And it was when we first left, me and Sherry, we said, well, we're just gonna do it on our own. But then we started talking with Miss Barry and them, and she offered to help us, and we all the help we can get, we appreciate it. So it started from just Sherry and I, then Miss Barry called, and then we started raising money. And what we're gonna do, since we don't have access to the schools and the park, like been doing all the time during the tornado, we're gonna fix it right here.
Okay.
We're gonna fix it right here, and we've been collecting items, such as the carry-out trays and stuff like that. And I think we still need to get a couple of hundred more. We got like about 300.
Okay.
And the morning of Thanksgiving, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the meals prepared, and between hours of 9 and 12, we're gonna go around to the people that we know that really need it.
Correct.
And we're gonna try to take care of everybody that we can. I mean, Miss Barry and them did like 1,700 people.
Wow.
So we just gonna try to do a little small fraction of that.
Everything counts.
Oh yeah, everything.
Yes.
And
if
the most needed, elderly people.
If they wanted to participate, help you guys out, or if someone wanted to get on the carry list, any information, phone number, or anything that they can find you guys?
Yeah, for the people that don't know our personal phone numbers, you can go on Facebook.
Okay.
And you can go on my page, Johnny T. Hampton Sr., or you can go on Sherry Ellis' page. Sherry always goes live. And we have a fundraiser on there.
Okay.
And you can just contact us. You can contact us through Messenger, because social media is a great way to communicate.
It's very popular now.
Right.
Yes.
And with the friends and that we have on there, if y'all want to help us out that morning, the delivery,
serving,
carrying and taking to the people, just contact us. Contact us like that. Go on Sherry Ellis' page, go on my page. You know where both of us live. Just contact us. We will appreciate all the help that we can get, because the elderly people, And the people that don't really have transportation, that's who we going. That's who we
Targeting. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll be right back in just a moment. More great things to happen here on Issues Television Talk Show. Again, we're here with Mr. Johnny Hampton Sr. talking about the things that he does in the community by giving back. And now Thanksgiving is approaching, so he and his people want to give back even more. So stay tuned, 662-386-6064, or either email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com if you have an issue. Television Talk Show, issues.
Did someone say black owned and operated?
Yes, you heard it right. Ladies, if you want to be the one that stands out when you step out, the place to shop is Hair For You. Yes,
Hair For You.
Beauty supply for all your hair care needs. Hair For You, located 201 Alabama Street in the Gateway Shopping Center in Columbus, where you will find a large selection of wigs, hair bundles, braiding hair, beauty supplies, barber supplies, track hair, natural hair care products, and much more. Open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. Sundays from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Or give us a call at 662-570-4496. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Hair For You. Black owned and operated. Ladies, if you want to be the one that stands out when you step out, it's all about Hair For You. Check them out. Come shop with us for the lowest prices in the Golden Triangle area. Period. Yes, you heard it. The lowest prices in the GTA. Period. Black owned and operate with friendly service. And remember, Hair For You is here for you.
And we're back for the Television Talk Show Issues, sitting here with Mr. Johnny Hampton discussing the holidays, and times are approaching. COVID is still here, and again, we're just trying to do something positive by helping Mr. Hampton get the word out physically by way of television and social media. And again, we are here discussing ways to help and feed the actual people, the elderly, for a holiday season that is approaching us soon. Johnny Hampton itself, what can they expect on the actual menu that you guys are going to be giving away?
Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have turkey, dressing, candy yams, corn, green beans, and rolls.
Okay.
And and we're gonna do a pretty good Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay.
And like I said, we'll do between 9 and 12, and so we can go after we take care of the people that we feel like in need. Then of course we'll do our own Thanksgiving dinner with our own family later on that evening, around 5 or 6 o'clock, when we get through taking care of the needs of the people of Columbus and Lowndes County.
And if any way possible, because a lot of elderly people watch our show, a lot of them are not social media friendly. Would you happen to have any type of contact number that we could give the people to actually call for the actual meals?
Yeah, you can call 662-364-0501, and that's my number.
Okay.
And you can leave a message, a voicemail, or something like that.
And that number will be put on the screen. And this is only to call for if you want to help with this actual feeding, or if you're needing to feed someone. So please be wise when you dial the number to actually know what you're calling for and why you're calling. Again, the number will be shown on the screen for the actual feeding, or if you wanted to actually donate to this actual feeding that's going to take place here on Thanksgiving Day. We're located here in Columbus, Mississippi, dealing with what's going on, the holiday seasons. Johnny, again, you do a lot of great things in the community itself. You guys put on a tremendous showing during the actual election that just took place, a major election with Mike Epps and Cindy. That was a statewide election, but you guys also participated with the worldwide race with President elect Biden and President Trump.
Right.
So you've been a part of that. How did that make you feel, you watching as a young man, being a veteran? How did that make you feel, giving energy and participate in such a major race?
Well, I've been doing this a long time. I don't know if people remember when Columbus had buses running around here, and the first guy that I got into campaigning with my aunt Betty Ann Walker was Senator Bill Bergen.
Okay.
And I think I was probably about 9 or 10. And back here, the store that's Food Giant now used to be Woolworth and Woolco.
Okay.
And that's how I actually got into campaigning.
Uh-huh.
And I've been doing it ever since. But in this day and time, in this environment, in such a hostile environment with this particular president, it was crucial. It was a God-given calling that we had to get as many people involved and go out here and just spread the word to people through social media, talking every day, going to meetings. And it actually started with Harry Sanders.
Okay.
With the racial remarks that he made up at the courthouse, and then we started getting energized, and we started seeing there's a great need. So myself, Sherry Ellis, Larry Tate, we started from there.
Well,
And
can you put a pin right there, right quickly? And there were a lot of, should I say, a plethora of people in the hallways, the lobbies, and the streets when you guys first started. What do you want to call it? A protest, a petition, or when you guys first started bringing all of this awareness to the actual community? So how did that crowd dismantle, or did they get tired? Did they lose energy or efforts?
Well, it was. I told them from day one. Myself and Sherry, we was on the bullhorn. We was telling them that this going to be a game of attrition. And, you know, having been around here in Columbus and Lowndes County, I knew exactly what they was banking on. The longer he resisted and stayed there, our people was gonna one allowed it was gonna die down. The heat had a factor playing. You know, these Mississippi hot summers, and that's kind of what happened. That the people, once we got the flag, and then once we got Harry F. down as the president of the board.
So the monument is to be removed soon as well.
Right, the monument being said. See, we had 3 things we wanted.
3 steps.
We wanted the monument, we wanted the flag, which the city took care of, and then we wanted Harry gone. We didn't want him to still sit and cast votes on the board as the disparaging that he did against black people. We wanted him gone.
Right.
But then, like anything else around here in the state of Mississippi and Columbus, we had to have the people in his district on board. On board to help the people that actually put him there, and they encouraged him to stay there. And you know, we took a hit. We took an economic hit from that because businesses and people looking inside, looking on the outside, looking in.
As far as bringing revenue into the city of Columbus, the Lowndes County.
Into the county, yeah. They don't want to come. And when you have your major businesses, your business owner that go to you and tell you, hey, you're hurting the business, that to me, he didn't care about the people around him. He didn't care about the economic impact, because even today, he's still being there, sitting there, being Harry Sanders.
Hey man, we'll be right back in just a moment. Sitting here with Johnny Hampton, actual community activist, a community giving back personnel. I mean, he's here and he's giving us a mouthful of what's going on. We went from the holiday season's feeding now into the footsteps of the Lowndes County Courthouse. So more conversation with Mr. Johnny Hampton coming up shortly. 662-386-6064 if you have an issue, or either email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. And again, it's the television talk show, Issues.
Ooh-wee, boy, your car is lit. Where you get those new LED wheel lights?
321 Custom, formerly known as Total Customs on Gardner Boulevard. They do LED lighting, window tinting, auto systems, automotive customization, and wheels and tires. Anything you need. Ask for Ryan. 321 Customs. Columbus, call 662-245-1010.
Hey, this is Ryan at 321 Customs. Come see us anytime, 1516 Gardner Boulevard.
And we're back for the television talk show, Issues. Hope you are enjoying what we have going on today. I tell you, we're dealing with Mr. Johnny Hampton, talking about giving back to the community, feeding, as always, like he's done in the past. And he's still taking, I should say, the legacy on. Speaking of history being made, man, right here locally, I can remember as a little boy when Joe Edwards was the first African American to be elected to the city council, and that was a main mark for the city of Columbus, and I want to say that took place 78, 79.
78.
78, 79 in that era, because I was speaking to his actual son Jabari Edwards, and which is my boss for should I say the founder of J5, and his vision is always about carrying his father legacy on as far as doing the right thing.
Right.
And you being on the ground front, you have that Dan Spann feel and that Joe Edwards spiel that you're pushing, and actually out here on the war grounds, trying to keep everything going in the right perspective way.
Oh yeah, and I know Joe Edwards very well. Joe, when we used to have the summer leagues, Joe was our softball coach.
Okay.
And then Dan Spann was my cousin. And I can remember when we were walking the streets with Dan and helping him campaign and meeting Joe. And Joe Edwards, was a legend around here. He's a real kind-hearted man, and
Yes,
he
he
passed
was.
that on to his son, and you could always talk to him and he'd crack jokes and stuff like that. And
Very humbly.
yeah, yeah. Joe's a good guy, and like I said, we would talk, we sit around at the Elks and talk politics. Me, Dan Spann, Joe Edwards, and you just got that feeling when he talked to you about the plight and what was going on, what needed to be done, and how the black people in particular need to open their eyes, because at the time, he would tell me, okay, we the majority in the city. But we have no representation because, back at that time, it's sad to say, people could come to your house, give you a truckload of dirt, bring you some fruit, and I'm speaking of my own black people, and get your votes. We were selling ourselves short.
At
And
that
Joe
time,
was one of the drum majors out here. They're saying, hey, we can do better.
Don't be bought.
Right, don't be bought. We can do better. If I can get elected and get here, the needs of the people can better be assessed, and I can be your voice. And it took off from there with Joe, then Dan Spann, then Greta Gardner, and on down the line.
Yes,
And then in 1980, when Leroy Brooks defeated
that's for the county seat.
the county seat,
Right, right. And the thing about it, even up
Ed
to
Andrews, that's what
even up to today now, sitting Mayor Robert E. Smith Sr., which is a beautiful thing. The first elected black mayor here in the city of Columbus.
Back then, when we was thinking and talking with Joe, you
would
to
never
have
think
a
that would be
black
possible.
mayor, a black chief, a black fire chief.
Right, correct.
And here's
Chief Andrews and Chief Shelton.
Exactly. And here's the thing about it, you got to be focused. You got to be aware of what's going on, because even back then, when we had the white fire chief and mayor and all that stuff, we were still the majority.
Correct.
Black, we always been the majority, but we were selling ourselves short. We didn't give our own people a chance. And as for my money, the makeup of the city council and Mayor Robert Smith, man, we batting 1,000.
Man, and I tell you, and we're not making this saying that whites didn't do what they supposed to do. We're just showing the point of, if you have a majority African American voice, why not utilize it?
Exactly. I mean, the saying in politics is your representative should look like the makeup of the people that they are representing. So that's why, a lot of people, that's why our city council is to make up the way it is. They are representing the constituents,
Correct.
And it's a good thing. It's like I said, it's not a racial thing.
Correct.
I mean, it's a good thing for Columbus. And I guess, when you say you're doing and you're taking opportunities that present themselves for you. So, it's not a racial thing. It never have been. It's just we the people, and we the people speak, and we go to the polls and you vote. And, here's a crucial thing I want everybody to know. What we just discussed, these people are voted in office.
Right.
I mean, everybody that goes to vote, just like this past election, setting records.
A lot of people say, I'm not going to vote, it doesn't count. It won't count. It does count. It does matter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your vote counts. When you can become a city councilman and you only beat your opponent by 57 votes, which happened about 14 years ago, yeah, everybody votes count. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Correct. And that takes us to where we are today with the president election. Again, from the looks of things, elect President Joe Biden has 279 electoral votes, and President Trump 214, if I'm not mistaken. And now they're saying that Trump having a problem accepting the numbers, saying that something had to go wrong. But with the numbers and the overturn of what is showing, some of the Republicans are saying that, it is what it is, such as what Trump would say, that, it's there. So we'll be back in just a moment to close this interview out with Mr. Hampton about this president being able to go ahead and turn everything over to President-elect Biden. We'll talk more about that as we leave here on today. But we'll close it out in just a moment with Johnny Hampton, 662-386-6064, or either email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com, or you can always follow us on Facebook, like us on Twitter. Again, 4 states: Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. You want to be a sponsor, give us a call. You want to come on the show and be a guest and voice your opinion, give us a call. A lot of times we get a lot of emails from people voicing their opinions, but when it's time for them to actually come on the show and speak about their issue, they back out. So we're here for you to inform you about what's going on in and around the Golden Triangle area for the television talk show Issues.
Issue. 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 Issue.
So again, the president itself, he's having problems transitioning. He don't want to pass the baton.
Yeah, this is not a surprise.
Well, it was said that he was saying anyway that he's not going to leave if he lost anyway. So.
Oh yeah, this current president, this defeated president, he's a bully, and the Republican Party aiding and abetting him in this. I mean, what I want people to understand about the election is that we are the only country in the world where you can get the majority vote and don't win the prize. Now, for the last 2 elections, Donald Trump didn't get the popular vote. But as of right now, and this is a great thing about this election, this is the highest turnout in history. Donald Trump has 70 million votes. Joe Biden has 75 million.
Yes.
But he has won.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what I don't like is what's going on now is that he's dismantling certain department heads in there to try to stay in office. And if you didn't learn anything from the 9/11 Commission, they said that because of the previous time between when Gore and Bush had drugged on for like 45 days, right? So they said that the United States is at its most vulnerable time. And then we had 9/11 that happened. So now, because Trump refused to let President-elect Biden get all his security briefings and information. And here's a president, as a former military guy, here's a guy that did not even take his briefings on these different countries. And as a result, the United States, we are weaker around the world. Russia has stepped in and China has taken over these vacuums of power where the United States used to be. And this president, he lost. The people have spoken, but he gonna leave the White House, kicking and screaming. But and as a result of him dragging this out, we're all gonna pay for it. Trust me. By this man staying in here and shutting down all his agencies, we're all gonna pay for it. And that's very disturbing because the Constitution says we the people, and we the people spoke. We chose Kamala Harris, the first black African American woman, and Joe Biden is the president. So it's time to move on. You know, let the bully. You take your toys and you go on home. But we need to go ahead for the sake of the United States and democracy and our security. He needs to go on and accept his defeat because President Trump, you lost. It's over. Go home.
Hey man, enough said. You heard from Johnny Hampton. Man, I tell you, it's been a great show today. Again, happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to you, my brother. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Praying for a blessing on Thanksgiving. Again, more blessings, should I say. Again, the pandemic is taking place. The coronavirus is still out there. It's serious. We did all the particulars to be able to sit here on the show today to not have our mask on. So we want to let you know we are practicing safe distances. We are practicing all the procedures that take place before filming on the show today. Again, 662-386-6064. If you have an issue, we want to know about it. We want to talk about it. Johnny Hampton, Pittsburgh Steelers. I tell you, man. Do you think you guys are going to go all the way undefeated? Because there's been rumors saying whoever you guys play next, they're coming after you.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody comes after number one, and I'm a realistic sports fan. We probably won't go undefeated. I wish we would, but we tend to play down to the competition.
Who's your next game?
We got Cincinnati Bengals next, but I've been watching. They got a good team. But right now, you can't take. We the best in the NFL, undefeated, 8-0. Sorry, Dallas.
Again, Pittsburgh and Dallas always have rivals, and again, it's going to be pretty interesting to see who's going to go to the Super Bowl this year with the pandemic and so many other things taking places. It's going to be a different type of Super Bowl, but again, it's good to be able to still enjoy sports to our advantage, to be able to see what's still going on in the world today. Any final remarks that you would like to leave with the Golden Triangle area and beyond about what's going on? Hey man, it's been a great moment here, emotional moment. It just gave me chills to hear Mr. Hampton say what he's just said, man, and that means a lot to him, to have people to help him to give back. And something positive, man, and we're here to help you. Issues Television Talk Show. Again, I don't want to forget this. Johnny has a new look, you guys. He's slick-headed. He's bald-headed now. So, ladies, oh no, let me leave that alone. Hey, he's got a new look, man. We love everybody. It's been a great show. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to take you all the way through the Thanksgiving holidays. Don't forget, we got a lot of big shows coming your way. November the 21st, Town Creek. The Pavilion is going to be TK Soul, PC Band. You don't want to miss that. Also, Thanksgiving night, the boss, Wendell B. at the master host here in Columbus, Mississippi. And I understand the toy drives and all the other different events will still take place on a very safe level and a safe way to protect ourselves. Again, we love you. Can you look in the camera and say issues?
Issues.
We'll see you next time, same place, 6:30 a.m. CW. Set your DVRs or check us out Sunday night, 10 p.m. My Mississippi. It's the Television Talk Show, Issues.